Hello everyone, this is your favorite butcher for killerreviews.com. So I'm super excited to hang out with you guys and talk to you today. I haven't done a video in like a month, I think. And I've got some cool videos that I'm going to do today. Now, I'll be posting probably like three videos, I think, probably, over the next day. And I'll be posting a video on a movie called Daryl from 1985. I'll be talking about that one. And then I have Poltergeist trailer impressions. I'm actually trying to figure out right now which one I'm going to start with. I think I'm going to start with the trailer impressions for Poltergeist. And you'll see, like, this is like my notebook that I just grabbed. It's full of like kids like drawings and wetness, like stuff got spilled on it, you know. So the notebook's a mess, but it was one I could find. So we're gonna talk about the Poltergeist trailer that came out, and it seems like a lot of people are buzzing about this, and I don't think like in a good way. I mean buzzing. I don't know, on the Killer Reviews forum, there's a lot of talk about it, and I think most people aren't thrilled by the trailer. I mean, I can remember when this was announced, even a couple years ago, this was in the works, the Poltergeist remake. Now, for me, where I'm coming from, Poltergeist is by far one of my like all-time favorite cherished horror movies. This movie, as a kid, you know, I was telling this girl I was dating, she was younger, and I was explaining, she's 10 years younger, and I was explaining to her how when I was a kid, there was no there wasn't any programming on TV after midnight. Like, just in the movie Poltergeist, when midnight hits, or like whatever, 12:30, 1 o'clock, whatever time it was, the TV, you know, it would have the national anthem, and then it would show like the broadcasting color bars, whatever, and then it would just go to static. And as a kid, you would wake up to static on the TV, just like in the movie does, just like Craig T. Nelson does in the movie. And as a kid growing up, that's one of the reasons why the movie was so scary to me. Besides the movie actually being scary, I still think, I'm sorry, I'm burping. I still think it holds up today on the scare factor. But one of the things as a kid is you could wake up, like you had a TV in your house that went to static at midnight, and that was the doorway to the spirit world. And you had this in your house, you know. So that was one of the coolest things about the movie. Plus the clown, like every kid has like a clown doll at some point probably, or has a creepy tree in the neighborhood or outside, you know. So the movie really hit home on a lot of creepy things. And besides even that, it's a really good movie. It's directed by Tobe Hooper, but I've heard quite a bit that Steven Spielberg really was on set day to day making a lot of decisions, so who knows. I don't pretend to know anything about the making of the movie, but so it's a very special movie to me, and so we've covered that. Now I think it's important to say that I am not one of these people that just cannot stand remakes, hate remakes. I'm not one of these horror, especially the horror fans. You know, remakes suck. I hate, you know, remakes, blah, blah, you know, why even bother, blah, blah, blah. I'm not one of those people at all. I think some movies, I like the remakes. I think they turned out great. I think some movies should get remakes. If people want to try and remake a movie, I don't think any movie is too sacred to remake. They can destroy it, they can remake it, and it can suck. But the original one's still there for me to watch, and it's not my movie. I've always felt that way. Like, if people who own the movie, if you own the rights to the movie and you want to remake it, and you want to just have a big piece of shit on the screen, like a big turd, like an hour and a half, with some music behind it, and all you look at is the piece of shit. If you want to make it that movie, then that's your business. It's your property to do that. I've always found it odd that some people feel like it's their movie. So, I'm always pretty open-minded when it comes to remakes. So, I didn't even know actually this trailer was coming out. I was very surprised to just see it. I don't follow movie news like day to day. So something, time goes by pretty fast for me, and it'll just pop up like, oh, the trailer's out for Poltergeist. And I'm like, oh, no shit. Like, I didn't even know that was coming out. I didn't even know it was coming out this year until just recently. So I got some notes on the trailer. I got some notes. The first thing I noticed, I watched the trailer 3 times. The first thing I noticed is the girl looks quite a bit like the original actress who played Caroline. Is it Caroline or Caroline? Caroline! Yeah, that's what it is. I was thinking of Coraline. Yeah, Caroline. The little girl looks pretty close to her. That really surprised me. Like, they clearly made an effort, and this would be like a recurring theme in my little mini review here. They consciously made an effort to cast a girl who looks very similar to the original girl in the other movie. And, like, I get why they want to keep some of the key scenes, which I'll go over as well. But making a point to cast the actress that looks like the original girl, for me, is really surprising. I don't know why they would want to do that. I have some thoughts on that, but I can't. I don't know. Really, it's just I don't really see many remakes that go out of their way to cast the people that look like the original people. So that really surprised me. And then, of course, the closet has become the TV. At some point, we see somebody like with their hands against a TV that has static on it, like white noise. At some point, we see that. And of course, it's like a LCD TV, and there's hands like on the other side of the glass that are like pushing against it. So there is some use of the TV, of the white noise, but I'm assuming the closet is the gateway, and not the TV. I could be wrong about this because now I'm thinking about it. Like in the trailer, they show the rope. The original Poltergeist, the closet was really the gateway. Like the little girl, Carol Ann, would use the TV, to talk to the spirits and stuff. But they went into the closet with the rope, and the rope came down from the living room ceiling. So the closet was really, I guess, the gateway. But in the trailer, you see the closet being used quite a bit as interacting like the TV. The little kids put their hand on the doorknob and it makes their head stand up. But you also see the rope, the people holding the rope that's going into the closet in this movie too. So I'm pretty confident in saying it's not very clear in the trailer if they're the whole white noise static thing. Because in the original movie they were talking through her with the TV. Like, when the TV, that's why they wouldn't turn the TV off, because they wanted to hear the daughter in the TV. So I'm not sure if that concept is still there. It's not quite clear in the trailer, anyway. Ghosts are fun at first. My writing is so messy, I have a hard time reading my own writing. So basically, the next few points I have are all the same thing. It's the same movie. I mean, like, it's the same movie. Like the ghosts, the housing development. It's like a new development. All the houses look the same, which is kind of like what the original was like. You could tell it was like a housing complex, a housing like area out in the middle of nowhere, almost like in Fright Night. Like you have like this housing in the suburbs. It's the same type of thing. The family moves in, and then the ghosts are really fun at first. They have the tree scene. They have the clown scene. They have the rope scene in the closet. I'm gonna assume, like, you don't see it in the trailer, but I would assume they have the maggots, the guy in the bathroom with the face getting eaten by maggots. They have the toys coming on, like in the original movie. I think I said the tree outside. I mean, oh yeah, they have like the whole burial ground, like the house is buried on sacred ground. It really surprises me. I just don't understand why you would make the same movie. The Nightmare on Elm Street remake, I didn't really care for. I've seen it like 6-7 times at this point. I've come to like it a little bit because what I like about it, I really like about it. And they do keep like 1 or 2 key scenes, like in the bathroom with Nancy with the glove between her legs. I can see like having a few key scenes to like so the fans go, oh yeah, like I remember that. But there was enough new things in the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Like I might not like it that much, but at least like there were some strong choices made as far as story goes. You weren't just copying the original film. I like that aspect of it. Like, at least there were some choices made, and there was like a new take on things to some extent. This one, to me, looks like a straight up like money maker job. Like, like straight up like we want to make money, so we don't want to fuck with things. It's not like some kid. His dream is to remake Poltergeist because he figures he has a whole different take on how to present it, and it'd be different. It's some kid's like passion project. I don't feel like that's not the case at all. That's not the case. It's just, I get the impression it's just a studio picture, and they want to keep what worked in the first one because it works so well, just to redo everything, and then it'll be a good film, and it'll be successful. That's how I perceive the whole thing going down. It's also worth mentioning the director is Gil Keenan, and he did Monster House, which surprised me. Monster House is one of my favorite animated movies ever. I love Monster House. And then he did, oh boy. City of Ember. And then this. He's only done a couple movies, but they're way branched out as far as years go. So the director, doesn't have a big track record. The writer, which surprised me, the writer did Rabbit Hole, which I just watched with Nicole Kidman and Aaron Eckhart. I just watched that like 2 nights ago, and it was funny to see. Oh shit! Oh no shit! So he did the Rabbit Hole, but the Rabbit Hole was based on a play, and this, is based on original material as well. Previously written material as well. So I guess this guy does a lot of adapting. But he did, the writer did Rise of the Guardians, Shrek the Musical, Inkheart, Rabbit Hole. So, I look at the credits of the people behind the scenes. Sam Raimi, I guess, he's all over this. Ghost House Pictures is his production company. I guess they put this together. I'm not overly impressed by Ghost House Pictures. I've seen some of their movies. I have a lot of their movies. Ghost House Pictures and Sam Raimi's stamp doesn't really do it for me. When I look at horror movies I absolutely love in the past like 5 years or so, 5-7 years, none of them has a Ghost House stamp on it. A lot of movies or a handful of movies I have that Ghost House stamp, and I know their value is like nothing, like a $2 on I price DVDs all the time. And Ghost House Pictures, those go down in price right away. So, I don't know. I don't think this movie's for me. Let me see if I have all those notes. Yeah, that's kind of it. I know this is really long. What is this? How long am I going on? 15 minutes on a trailer impression. But, I know this was a long video. I was hoping it'd be 5 minutes. But, I can't seem to shut the fuck up sometimes. But, the cast, I don't know. Nobody. Sam Rockwell's in it. That's cool. But nobody in the cast. There's no Zelda. What's her name? Zelda Rubinstein or whatever. The Zelda, the girl who was in the, she was like, Carol Ann! She was the lady who comes to the house. I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's anything to be that excited about in this movie. Will I watch it? Yeah, at some point. I won't be going to the theater for it, I'm sure. Well, maybe I will. But I mean, like I don't hate that the movie's being remade. I mean, maybe I'll see it in theaters. Whatever. It's like what, $8? Maybe I'll go see it in theaters. I'm not trying to avoid it. I don't think I'll like it that much. I think it's just kind of blah. With that being said, maybe I'll think it's okay because I don't have any expectations for it. But for me, I'm gonna have to give this trailer a thumbs down. A big thumbs down. You put it in a bucket of poop and you stir the thumb. And you make poop stew with this one. So yeah, I guess if I'm gonna do a trailer impression video, I guess I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. 2 big thumbs down for Poltergeist 2015. Thanks for watching, and check out killerreviews.com. Leave your thoughts on this trailer video, on this trailer impression video, below, if you care to. And check out the Killer Reviews podcast. All right, we do. We do tons of movie reviews and interviews with filmmakers and video game personalities, whatever that means. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna record my next video. Have a good day.